Hey there, fellow deserters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Vault Builders. Episode 26, Taunting the Empire. I think because this Scyther belongs to the Mech cluster, fighting this Scyther will trigger the rest of the mechs to attack me. So this Scyther is like, no? Maybe I'm wrong about that. If that's the case, I will need Rod, because Rod's the only one that can engage beyond the range of this cluster. So Rod, eat a meal, drink a beer, have some ambrosia, and we'll bring you in. Can you go eat? I'll just have a travel meal. Less of a morale penalty for that anyway. Alright, here we go. God, you're so inaccurate. Shot by 15% chance to shoot. Good lord. Crimson! You've tended to your recreation needs, I guess? So, drink this beer, consume this meal, hack this store. The vault's looking so much better. Yeah, it's cleaning up. We're getting it nice and tidied, I guess. Have you not hit this thing once? Oh, you got it! I'm so proud of you. Oh, Moxie got clipped. Ooh, horrible torso shot. I have Sapo coming in to do the heal other insta. Oh, and Fun Size just got clipped. Rod is on an insult spree targeting random. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem. Everyone's going to need to disengage because I don't know where Rod's going to go necessarily. I wanted to keep shooting at the mechs to lure them, but not knowing who Rod is. So you are... Who are you? I'm not sure who you're targeting at the moment. Run! Maxie, run! Alright, I might pull the ripcord and just, like, not do this right now. Because it seems kind of stacked against me. So Moxie will be out here just, like, solo. Trying to mess with them to lure them in. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. One of my ancient soldiers got sick from the flu. Rip, you're dead. That sucks. She's not mine. I banished her. Come on. Yes! I got a hit. That means they're going to get lured, I think. Come on. Please don't turn around. Please don't turn around. Yes! Alright, so I turned off all the turrets so that they moved to Moxie, and then as soon as they're, like, well within range, everything gets turned back on. Guess what? Open fire! Okay, that's all but the Lancer. Sweet. So, I guess we smoke launch? Misha, you seem to be one of the only ones that are like in a roughly normal mood. So Misha and Prof will smoke launch their way in. And of course, new fire for my farm. I should just wall this in once and for all. Maybe I'll have that as a goal at some point. Oh! Well, she didn't catch fire, so there's that at least. How's Crimson doing? Almost done? Oh no! Prof got collateraled. Stop, drop, and roll, idiot! I thought you were smart. You're a professor. Oh my god, you've been on fire for so long. You're so stupid. How are you this stupid? Stop, drop, roll. Stop, drop, roll. Okay, unrestrict. Put him out. Because he's got a mouse-sized brain. He's... Oh, god dang it. That's not good. Run! That's bad timing. I don't think Professor's gonna be able to disengage, because he didn't know how to stop, drop, and roll, ended up getting super freaking burned as a result. Okay, I stood my ground. I think that was the right call. Let's quick tend Prof. I used the smoke pop belt, and because we're smoking everything up, someone like Moxie and Dag can come join us with like conventional weapons and clear this a little bit quicker. Crimson, you might have a better bedroom to check out. So Prof, I'm probably gonna have you go back to base and have Misha just like solo this. We found... I guess this could be a bedroom. Oh, we're clearing the cluster. With smoke pot belts. Kind of expensive chem fuel wise, but whatever. And this will be cleared before the mortar goes haywire. And that's all that really matters. Come on. What's my chance to hit? 40? So it should be 1 shot per 3-round burst. Guess I could get closer. No, that's a worse chance to shoot. There we go. Haha, right as the smoke fades. Good timing. Well, the people at home are all sorts of injured. You guys wanted... Who did you vote for a gene tailor cycle? I don't recall, so I'm going to re-poll about that. You could remind me, but I'm just going to re-poll anyway. So, who do you want to go through a cycle? It's also worth mentioning, Crimson's not home. Anyone else other than Crimson can go through a cycle immediately, but Crimson will have to obviously wait until she's home. So the only ones with weaknesses is Rod, who's a bigot, Maxie, who's callous, and Crimson has paranoia. Crimson does have weakness. All right, we are done clearing the clusters. It wasn't really elegant, but a win's a win. So we got some cleanup to do and some rebarreling and whatnot. I also think it's probably worth modifying this area to be more killboxy, because we can easily just keep the animals in here. It doesn't seem to be much of an issue. Okay, Crimson. Sorry for ignoring you. Not on purpose. I don't think that there's any... So where's the batteries? If I... Is there a big animal nearby? There's elephants. Alright, I'm just going to use whatever battery power is left in these batteries and force the doors open. So let's keep exploring this, this facility. And try to get out of here. Another battery. Before power runs out or whatever. Seems like you guys want to have Crimson go through a cycle, even though she's not home. So she'll be the next through the cycle. Meaning we're not gene tailoring for a bit. I already have them set up to go grab the unstable power core and reinstall it. There we go. We found it. I still probably want to find where the pods are stored at, but at least we have the next station. And also find the, the gene room. Got our poor, why do I have combat music? No one's in a fight right now. But our poor people at home are just completely shot to hell. Because it's a cool song? Nah, it's not. If I'm not in combat, it's not supposed to play this song. It's a bug. Or the game thinks I'm in combat. There's no... Oh, no. There is a Lancer here. I take it back. Technically, I'm in combat. Hey, Misha, would you be so kind as to put this Lancer out of its misery? The game knows best. Of course, it's foggy rain, so my chance to hit this thing is gonna... Oh, never mind. I take it back. She done murdered it. Alright, I'm gonna overrule you guys. I'm gonna put Misha through a gene cycle. Because she is a, she's a perfect candidate, a promising candidate. She can't fail, so... It's gonna take Crimson, like, an entire Misha gene cycle to get home to be done. So, Crimson will be next, but I'll do Misha now. Superpower. 0 chance to fail. Yeah, she just like one-tap that thing. Both legs. If it works. I feel like this is the least promising door to go through. I like made a mistake. Come on, settle down, bud. Yeah, it wasn't very promising. Oh, good lord. How old is Yoda? He is 13. He's old. He's a fogey. So I think I'm just about out of battery power here at the new vault. So if I need doors to be open, I'm going to need to go, like, mental shock an animal and shove it into the battery bank. Could you idiots stalk your NPMs? I've had starvation warnings, but I have meat. I was hoping that they would just be smart enough to, like, you know, put meat into the nutrient paste. It is a higher priority, if you're wondering. It's critical here. It's important here, so they're just being stupid. There's really no other explanation. Alright, Crimson, let's go through this door. And Rod, what are you running from? Oh, right, there is the, this mech. Well, it's shooting practice. Or not. But it's not conscious, so I guess it isn't really shooting practice. There you go. You got it. When you psychic shock certain mechs, they like lose their weapons and don't do anything. They just stand around and get shot. The lower right section, is there another door? So there's a hackable door here and a hackable door there, and those are the only two sections unexplored. And I'm not sure which direction is going to be, you know, where ancient soldiers are and stuff, but we gotta look. Alright, the next priority you guys voted on is go ancient danger searching. So once Crimson's home, I'm gonna put her through a cycle. Oh yeah, and here's 2 sarcophagus pods. I'm gonna put her through a cycle and then send someone else ancient dangering. I'm going to let her recreate for a bit. She is on the brink of a mental break, and I really don't want her mental breaking away from home. Yeah, we did find a full battery, which is nice. Plus, this geothermal plant is going to be able to provide, you know, whatever the kind of power we need. All right. I know she wants sleep, but I'm going to start the hack. For everyone else, while I, you know, might as well queue up some base building. At some point, I'll probably move the research room and hospital in here. I don't really care to urgently do that. But it wouldn't be a terrible idea to get research going again. Also, Prof, let's get you a proper weapon. Hey, Naichi. Thank you for the resub. And evening to you, too. Oh, I took so long, the super nanites are starting to go poof. Oh, well. Not a big deal. There's going to be 5 nanites in the pod itself. So I'm going to stop refueling this one. And we'll just do a gene tailoring pod swap. And that was the last room. Yeah, there's a few nanites that survived. Yeah, this is a pretty loaded gene room. Not that I need any of it. So, the only thing left to do here is... Let's go ahead and install... before Crimson goes to sleep, so that the fuel here doesn't decay, I'm going to install the battery here, and then turn off everything except for the nanite containments, to keep the nanites fresh. So off, 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 off. Cool. So we need to hack these 2 pods and then pack up and go. Research. Let's get drug production. Open the crates? Yeah, I could do that too. I don't expect to find anything wondrous, but it doesn't hurt. Raid of Outlaws. Are they shield belted? Oh, that's going to be annoying. I mean, this will work. But given all their shield belts... I don't have anyone at home that has, like... Like, even if we had Crimson home... The laser eyes is just going to go against the belts. I could EMP at the door, yeah. I could just keep layering EMP grenades to break their belts. With like a plasma sword, maybe? I'm going to try to piss off the Empire. That's another alternative. So, schedule everybody inside. And I'm going to allow the inside zone to also include the intel. All right, Crimson, you need more beer, apparently. And let's hack. Okay, we did just get a huge amount of intel. So what I'm going to do with this intel is actively piss off the Empire. Whoa! Oh my goodness, Naichi, thank you for the gifted subs. Okay, they're starting their assault. So services. We are going to taunt Imperial forces, which triggered a siege. And I'm going to close this door so that the attackers have the siege to fight, not me. I could have done that with the mechs too, but... So I have all my doors closed, which means these guys are the valid targets. So it's raid versus raid. And I'm just spectating here. Armor-piercing shells, that doesn't sound good. Get him! This is messy! Alright, the brawlers won, but I'm sure they're wounded. So... opening the door for them. I have a new quest to accept. I don't have the EMP nades, but I think the... yeah, I don't think I need them. Upon examination, we don't need it. Yeah, only a few of them even got inside. Hey, we had a Lucy addict. I think that was well played. Little cheese, maybe. Triggering two enemies to fight one another, but, you know, I got a free mortar out of it, so, no complaints from me. It's my mortar now. And who's Bloodlust? Moxie? Alright, Moxie, come over here. We could torture them for intel. I have enough intel for now. And that wasn't my priority anyway. So Moxie, you're just gonna have a really happy mood. Also, yoink. I like how he's like, oh, I know what's gonna happen to me, I'm not gonna just lay here. It doesn't matter, dude. Does not matter. Not getting away. Normally I would say she's going to be cremating a while, but in this case, I'm probably just going to grab a Molotov and... or the incendiary launcher and do it the quick way. So the things I don't necessarily want burned, I'll load up. She's gonna have to pull an all-nighter, but given that I just allowed her to kill 5 people, she should be fine. I'm gonna make her take wake up. Please don't get addicted. Please don't get addicted. Okay, she's good. Alright, let's clean all this up and then have her burn everything down. Choice. So, on the left, we've got heat resistance. The weakness doesn't really matter, it's Misha. Misha can remove weaknesses without fail. And on the right, we have fireball. Heat resistance. One of the advantages of heat resistance, a hidden advantage, is slept in the heat, doesn't matter, and also flammability is 0. You can't burn. So it sounds lame, but being fireproof is kind of nice. And then fireball is you spit a fire. It's basically the Impid like Spitfire. So have you choose between the two. And it looks like the left wins. I know I influenced that a bit. And I think what I want to do is put Misha through the removal cycle immediately. Because Crimson's still like multiple days away. And I'll just remove the sickly. Or was it sickly? Yeah. Immune disorder. Right, Moxie. Keeps cleaning it up. She was so excited about all the murder. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everyone except for Moxie on avoid zones. I'm going to reset the avoid zone to be just avoid the corpse pile. Although I do have someone that's callous. Callous people don't really care about corpses either. But, whatever, it doesn't matter. Cool. And we got Bryn. Super speed. Extremely flammable. Terrible combat stats. But can craft. And I did need a crafter. Burn. You're staying. Giveaway timer's up. Right there. And Stench. Promising candidate. Who's 61 years old. And is a masochist, greedy, slow learner. I know you're a promising candidate, but no. I don't like your traits. And traits are forever. So, we kept one. Burn. Or Bryn. Alright, let's pack up and... Oh, before we go. Hack and hack. Ooh, ouch. Moxie got a heart attack. Yep. Alright, Rod. Please help her. It's like low-key not funny. The next vault's closer to the base, which is kind of nice. It's pretty rare to get a heart attack, like, way after the fact, too, I must say. Normally, when you get a heart attack from drugs, it's immediate, not, like, ages later. Okay, I think we're good. I'm bringing back a geoplant, hypothetically. Yeah. Let's hope it actually got packed this time. Big if. And you're still waiting on... Rod, where the hell are you? Go tend Moxie. Alright, who's Callus again? It was Maxie. So Maxie, you are going to be the... bringing the hell... Oh, that's... Do I have an incendiary launcher? What about Molotovs? I do have Molotovs. So Maxie, you're going to bring the fire. Now, my only concern is I'm going to set so much fire that I'm going to trigger the rain event. But we'll see. Okay. And treatment successful. Thank you for not letting Maxie die. Or Moxie die. Moxie, Maxie. Oh, God, it's so confusing. Rod, what is... Oh, more psychic. You are good in 2.5 days. You know what? Let's pleasure cycle you. There we go. And now burn is a little bit faster. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Vault Builders, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Vault Builders.